Japan is a very beautiful country, isn't it? What do you think could be 10 interesting facts about it? Any ideas? We'll tell you. Number 1. The oldest company in the world is in Japan. Kongo Gumi is the oldest operating business in the world, established in the year 578. It specializes in the construction of temples and shrines. Shortly before the Second World War, when armor was more important than temples, the company was already facing existential problems. It was saved by a storm that destroyed a 5-story pagoda in the famous Shitanoji, which was rebuilt by Kongo Gumi. The end for the company came when it was taken over by the Takamatsu Construction Group. In January 2006, Kongo Gumi was dissolved due to debt, and its operations were transferred to a wholly owned subsidiary of Takamatsu of the same name. Most recently, it employed over 100 people and still reported sales of 7.5 billion yen, about $59 million in an April 2004 report. Masakazu Kongo was the 40th and last Kongo to head the company. Number 2. Japan has the 11th largest population in the world. An estimated 126 million people live in Japan. Since 2011, Japan's population has been noticeably declining, mostly due to low birth rates. Some say it's due to expensive childcare and the difficulty of finding well-paying jobs. The population will shrink massively and age rapidly in the coming years, according to an estimate by the government in Tokyo. By 2060, the country will lose almost a third of its population. The social systems are already coming under pressure. Number 3. The Japanese live almost the longest. Young Japanese are so overtired, overworked, and stressed that the government enacted an overtime law. At the same time, nowhere are there so many centenarians and fit seniors. Second only to Hong Kong, the life expectancy in Japan is 84, which is 3 years higher than in the United Kingdom. As of 2019, there are more than 70,000 people living here who are 100 years old or older. Number 4. In Japan, there is one vending machine for every 23 people. With 5 million vending machines, Japan has the highest density in the world. Annual sales total more than $60 billion, and they are marked by an incredible variety. The machines sell any number of types of soft drinks, coffee, tea, cigarettes, candy, soup, hot food, and even sake and beer. The pervasiveness and variety of Japan's vending machines isn't an unexplored topic. If there's one thing Americans returning from Japan appear to like to write and read about, it is the wild and strange products sold in vending machines. Number 5. Nearly half the zippers worldwide are made in Japan. If you check your zipper, chances are it'll say YKK on it, which stands for Yoshida Kogyo Kabushiki Kaisha. It is estimated that 7 billion zippers were produced by this manufacturer each year. YKK was founded in 1934 by Tadao Yoshida as a sole proprietorship and began manufacturing zippers in 1936. In 1946, YKK was registered as a trademark. In 2007, YKK was fined 150.2 million euros by the EU Commission for illegal price fixing with other manufacturers. Number 6. Japanese melons can cost you over $200. Why are melons in Japan so expensive? These precious fruits play a large role in the country's gift-giving culture. Samurai would offer tangerines or melons to their shogun as a token of appreciation. Nowadays, farmers meticulously tend to these fruits by hand, which adds to the allure. Crown melons are one of the most renowned varieties and can cost over $200 each. Number 7. Japan imports over 80% of Jamaica's annual coffee production. Japan has a coffee culture that has changed with societal needs over time. Today, coffee shops serve as a niche within their urban cultures. The coffee known as Blue Mountain, grown in Jamaica's namesake region, is highly sought after. Only grown on small family-run plantations at elevations of over 7,000 feet, this gourmet brew boasts mild flavors and lacks the bitterness found in most coffees. Coffee is also defined by class interactions and classicist behaviors and has economic influence through the mass amount of import of coffee and the mass consumption of coffee in Japan in its many different forms. Number 8. Japan once had the world's largest fish market. The Tsukiji Fish Market in Tokyo was the largest wholesale fish and seafood market in the world, famous for its tuna auctions. It was also one of the largest wholesale supermarkets of any kind. The market opened on the 11th of February 1935 as a replacement for an older market that was destroyed in the 1923 Great Kanto earthquake. It was closed on the 6th of October 2018, with operations moving to the new Toyosu market. Number 9. In Japanese culture, it is polite to remove your shoes. Entranceways of Japanese houses are called genkan signals, where you should take off your shoes with the help of its raised floors. The lower area indicates where you should remove your shoes, and the raised upper area, often in a different type of flooring, is considered indoor living space. Number 10. About 1,500 earthquakes strike Japan every year. Earthquakes occur frequently in Japan. This is caused by movements of tectonic plates in the lithosphere that collide in the vicinity of Japan. Among the consequences of subduction is the Japan Rift. In particular, there is concern about earthquakes in Tokyo. To date, the most severe earthquake in Japan is considered to be the Tohoku earthquake of March 11, 2011. On average, there are 73 earthquakes of magnitude 4 or higher in Japan per month, including 9 of magnitude 5 or higher and 1.4 of magnitude 6 or higher. What other interesting facts do you know about Japan? Let us know in the comments section below.